Okay, what's up, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, everyone. It is Wednesday morning at 7:22 a.m. in the morning. I want to shoot this quick video to address something here, and I hope people don't take it offensively or the wrong way. But I'm the type of person that I like to make videos so there are understandings. I don't like to do a lot of texting and explaining in my groups about something via text because there's always a misunderstanding. People always read between the lines on text or misunderstand stuff. I feel in videos, it's kind of hard to misunderstand because I know me. I'm a straight shooter. I talk straight. I try not to. I try to be very thorough in what I say. I try not to beat around the bush. So I want to address an issue about EAs and robots and things like this. Now, I always put this disclaimer out. I could be totally off base with the way I'm thinking. I could be totally wrong with the way I'm thinking. However, no one has ever proven me wrong. So I'm the type of person, I'm from the show me place. You got to show me. You got to prove to me. I'm going to stick to what I believe until somebody proves me wrong. And I think most people are like that. We all have our beliefs on what we think until we've been proven wrong. So I'm putting it out there for you guys to prove me wrong. And I can accept if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, prove it to me and I'm saying, oh, I was wrong. You're right. But nobody has proven me wrong. Okay? So for the last time, I'm going to address this issue, and I'm going to save this video so I can replay it for when people come back again and tell me the same exact things until they prove me wrong. About EAs, robots, martingales, all the other ones, all these other things that you hear about in the Forex market. I personally have not found an EA that is 100% hands-free, which you would call the Holy Grail, out there that you can run that's profitable over the long run. Yes, I have seen some. I have one myself that's profitable for a year, right? But over the long run, hands-free, when I say long run, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, that's profitable, making money, right? Continually to make money, a profit every single month, every single year. Hands-free. I have not found it. I have not heard of it. There's a lot of Forex companies out here that have this, that, and the other programs that they're doing that says we have the best thing since sliced bread. I've never heard of any of them hands-free. Okay? The closest that you're going to get to hands-free, you personally getting a hands-free, is on a trade copier where you can just put your money in and let somebody else do it. Yes, that's hands-free for you, but that's not a robot. That's not an EA. Somebody is managing that trade. Even if they say they got an EA running it, I guarantee you they are managing it. If the loss becomes too great, they're going to close the trade. There are no unicorns out there. Again, prove me wrong, and I'll be the first to apologize and say I was wrong. Okay? Now let's look at the thought process behind it, of how I come to this decision, this conclusion. There are millionaires, banks, hedge fund managers, financial institutions, billionaires out there that trade Forex every single day. Don't you think that these millionaires, these billionaires, don't you think that they have already researched? They have already paid engineers and developers and coders and everything millions to come up with this unicorn, to find this unicorn. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want an EA or a robot that's hands-free? They can just put their $1 million in and come back at the end of the year and they got $1 billion. Who wouldn't want that? Think about this. Now let's think about this. And again, my disclaimer, I could be wrong. It could be there. But I guarantee you, if it is out there, if there is a 100% hands-free, let me look straight in the camera and say this. If there is a 100% hands-free robot, EA, whatever you want to call it, if it is out there, I guarantee you, you'll never find it because whoever developed it ain't going to give it out. Why wouldn't they want to give it out? Because the Forex market would collapse. Just imagine 1,000 traders has a one EA that's never loses, that's profitable, hands-free. If that were the case, if I had that EA that I knew that in 2 years, in 5 years, in a year, in 6 months, it would never lose, and I don't have to touch it, then guess what, guys? I'm going to mortgage my house off. I'm going to sell every car I got. I'm going to borrow every dollar I can find, and I'm going to put in that market. Because if it can't lose, if I know it's 100% hands-free and going to be profitable, I ain't got to do nothing to it. I'm going to be trading $10,000 a pip. Right? If that unicorn is out there, then guess what? I'm going to bet the house on every pip. Because I know it can't lose. I know that it's a hands-free and nobody has to manage it. I don't have to worry about it losing. I know over the long run, over the year, over the 2 years, over the 5 years, I'm going to make money. Well, you don't see banks and hedge fund companies doing that. You don't see Warren Buffett and Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates and all of them doing that. Why? Because they know when their money is being traded, they are going to take losses. Right? And that's why they have these institutions trading for them, making the decisions, not a robot. So, I challenge anyone watching this short video. It's only been about 6.5 minutes. I challenge anyone to go out there and find that EA that's hands-free, that they don't have to touch. They can come back and show it to me and prove to me that they put their money in on a specific date and that it's not being managed, that it is indeed an EA or a robot, a computer program, an algorithm, whatever you want to call it, that's doing it, and nobody is closing trades for losses. Nobody is managing it. If you can show it to me, please do. I want to use it myself. Now, again, as I said, I'll end with this disclaimer again. I could be wrong. It could be 1,000 of them out there. My point is, if it is out there, if there is one doing this, if there is one that's being not being managed, making all this money, then I promise you, you would not be in my Discord group with my little EA trying to test to see if it works. I mean, I don't know what else to say. If that EA is out there and someone knows of it and they're using it in my group and they're using it, what's the purpose of using mine? We're trying to test mine. If you have the Holy Grail already. So to the people out there that, that prove me wrong. And again, I have no problems with being wrong. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you like this. I hope I am wrong. I hope there is one out there, and I hope eventually one day I find it. Because in the bottom line, in the grand scheme of things, everybody in my Discord group, in my Telegram groups, in my Facebook groups, everybody in those groups want to make money. That's the bottom line. It's about making money without having to do any work. Because that's what I found out. Everybody wants hands-free so they don't have to do anything, so they don't have to learn. So if it falters, if it fails, if it loses, they can blame somebody else. That's the bottom line why people don't want to learn Forex. They just want somebody to do it for them. Now, again, I can be wrong about that. I don't think I am. Most people come to me about my EAs. Is it hands-free? Can I pass FTMO with it hands-free? Why? Because they don't want to learn to trade. They don't want to take the time out to learn to trade. They want you to do it they want somebody to do it for them. Therefore, they will always have somebody to blame. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. That's my take on this whole thing. No, my EA is not hands-free. Yes, we ran it hands-free for a couple of months, few months, and it was profitable. And it's still going profitable. Passed the FTMO challenges on the demo size and got a live account. But the market is the market, guys. The market is volatile. And I know for a fact that over the long run, something is going to happen and my EA will not be profitable hands-free over the long run. Therefore, my concept with my EA is we're going to manage it. And everybody is going to have to manage it. We're going to make it as easy as possible. We have made it as easy as possible to manage. As easy as possible. We've set up the signals group, the Telegram signals group to send out information. We got the Discord. The EA is doing all the hard work. The EA is putting us in the best trades. But we're going to manage the drawdown. That's the whole concept. You have to have low drawdown with big profits. We're not going to win every trade on my EA. I say that again. My EA is not going to win every trade. We are going to manage. We're going to close some trades that we see going in the drawdown and wait for the big run trades and let those run. The game is win more than you lose. I don't care if I have to manage it. If in a year's time, 2 years' time, 5 years' time, that I'm managing this EA over the time and it's being profitable, then I'm okay. But again, you're not going to find one that's hands-free. The closest again you're going to get to hands-free is joining somebody's trade copier, where you don't have to touch it. But if they lose, if they lose, you lose, and then you're going to blame them. And that's why nothing is 100%. That's why we don't get into trade copiers. I'm not joining the trade copier. Don't have any thoughts about it. And like that, because people want to find somebody that they can blame if something goes wrong. It's never their responsibility. Well, with my EA is going to take the trade. It is going to be your responsibility to learn how to manage it with us. That's why we have a subscription. That's why we have our Zooms. We're trading together on the Zooms, managing it, and managing it in our signals groups. Guys, that's my take. It's been a 12-minute video. I didn't expect it to go this long, but I wanted to make my point. And again, I'll end with the disclaimer. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. I will make another video where I'm saying I'm wrong. But until then, I'm sticking to it. Have a great one.